Beautiful grey day here. I just had a realisation. This is part of my Truth Speak. We'll call it a series, chapters. When I was sharing some of the things that I've learned in the very, very recent videos, I went into like I call it like a shock thing. It's like excuse me, goodness me. And like an inner shock thing. You go all cold and shivery in your core. And I know that to be when I've triggered a past trauma, one of the ones I can't remember because of the when I was being programmed, right, when I was a child. It's called MK Ultra. Then I was listening to a young lady in New Zealand called Brooke Ferdeline, and she has been very, very vocal for quite a few years about MK Ultra and the trials and tribulations that she and her family have been put through. And one of the things was she was doing an interview on the Imagination podcast very recently, which I highly recommend listening to. Brooke is one of the things they do with MK Ultra is they traumatise you, and then the child disassociates, and then they slot their programming in. And they can access and activate this programming at a later date with a word or a phone call or something. They know what the trigger is to activate that part of yourself. So one of the things that she was sharing, right, and she went into she calls it PTSD, which it absolutely is, and I got loads of that. So she went into PTSD and she was like, oh, I'm in PTSD. Excuse me. Crazy. Scrum with my throat now. She went into PTSD and was like, oh, I'm in PTSD because I'm speaking about this when I've been programmed not to. So you get programmed not to speak about anything, on threat of, terrible things. So your body remembers this, and it's like, don't speak, don't tell anyone, you're not allowed to share this information. So as soon as you start sharing it, you hit that wall. And I believe, like, thanks to Brooke sharing that information and then me sharing my information and experiencing that, I uncovered some more programming and some more trauma. So now I can work with that. And this stuff's so subtle, the feelings aren't subtle, but it's like you have to pay attention because you're programmed not even to pay attention. You're programmed to just go la 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 la, nothing's going on. So as I say, that's what happened to me yesterday, and it was a big eye-opener because part of my guidance and things that I've been struggling with for quite some time is to speak. Well, I speak my truth, but to speak this part of it, which the part of it that I've not wanted to, and I've not wanted to, I've discovered because of this programming. So I've busted through that. I don't know, there'll be more to come on healing it, I'm sure. But anyway, as I said in one of the things, the floodgates are open. I'm going to start speaking about this stuff. And you're also programmed not to because the backup programming, probably from your parents and teachers or ops or handlers or whatever the heck, has been, oh, you're a liar or you're crazy or things like that. And I can pinpoint specific incidents, like when I was 5 at school and things like that. Here's an example. We used to go to Waimate on holidays. Every holiday we go there and see Grandma and Granddad. And Grandma worked for the Salvos, interestingly enough. And it had a big room, we used to call it the box room, it's full of clothes. And we'd look through the clothes because we were quite financially challenged at the time. And but to us it was like gift week. We find the most amazing things. So I found, at 5, mind you, just started school, these shiny black patent leather shoes that fitted, and I was like, awesome! Off I trotted to school, very, very happy and proud of my little shoes. And you have this morning thing where you can stand up and say good morning class, good morning, you know, da da da, and you go, I went to my grandma's on the weekend and I got these new shoes. And this teacher fucking arced up and went, you're a liar, they're not new shoes, they've got scuff marks on them, don't you come here, tell, you know, the whole shebang. This is in front of the class. So there's some major imprinting, major programming and deterrent. You know, and I was like, what? You know, I didn't understand what was happening because to me, they were new shoes. I wasn't telling a lie. They were my new shoes. So this is how the programming goes. That imprints on the child. Before you're 7, there's loads of imprinting that goes on. Yeah, so anyway, through book my point is, people sharing opens up things for other people sharing. This is why they try to isolate us and not let us speak, because once this word starts, it's like wildfire. You know, in the beginning there was the word, true, but you know. So get out there and speak your truth. You never know who it's going to help or when it's going to help them. I mean, Brooke made that video not long ago, but you know, her mission is to do that, and it's helped me so much. She was like right at the beginning of me waking up to this stuff. So, and then I didn't see her for quite a few years and I just found her recently. Anyway, that's that. Cheers. Kia ora. Have a beautiful day.